I hated this film. I really hated this film. I had to put that out there from the get-go. But this is a paid request from Michael. Thank you so much for your kindness. I don't think he's going to like this review because I think he mentioned he's a big fan of this movie. And that's fine if you're to each their own. We all have different opinions, different thought processes, different tastes, all that jazz. And if anyone wants to request any type of videos, a movie review, a re-review, random thoughts, streams, commentaries, video game playthrough, tier list, ranking, whatever the case may be, feel free. PayPal's the best way to do it. Do have a Cash App as well. Links are down below in the info box, and I will get to it as soon as I possibly can. For those who sent them, thank you. I do appreciate it. But I hated this movie. This movie is a 7.6 or so, or 7.3. One of those on IMDb. I don't think it deserves it. The best I could say is there's some nice shots of the Australian Outback where you get to see a lot of the animals and the luscious, spacious desert steams of the Outback. That's really the best thing I could say. But this film was boring. And if you want to see a lot of animals get killed for real, and you want to see child nudity, including Jenny Agutter from An American Werewolf in London, who at the time was 16 years old when she did this, and the director has her fucking butt-ass naked swimming, or one of the last scenes in the movie is her younger brother, and the Aborigine guy all naked, the two with their dicks out, and her with her titties out, and she's 16 years old. I felt like I'd committed an illegal act watching the damn thing. Oh, by the way, and this movie is on YouTube. So, YouTube is mad if I upload a Ninja Turtle PlayStation 2 video game playthrough upload, and you're mad to have 30 seconds from Paramount, who owns that 2003 show, so I have to edit it out. Or you block the video, but you have a goddamn video, a movie up that's got fucking nudity from 16-year-olds in it. Talk about YouTube being hypocritical as fuck. Should have known, I should have figured, just when the movie starts as this is obviously from the Criterion that someone uploaded, just as the Criterion, 9 times out of 10, if it's from Criterion, it's full of shit. Are there exceptions? Sure, I like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas and some other movies. Hell, The Rock with Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery. But this pretentious, boring, and really, I'm sure is purposely meant to be ugly, but I hated this fucking film. And it started off interesting, I'll admit. It started off in an interesting way, where Jenny Agutter, who again was in An American Werewolf in London, she had a role in Child's Play 2. She's a teenage girl. I think she was 16, because I think it came out in 1971, but this was filmed in like 1969. So again, she was 16. Her younger brother, and the dad, they go off what the two kids think is a picnic. The dad drives them out into the Outback. It takes place in Australia. Long story short, again, hell of a way to open up a film. The kids are doing their picnic stuff, and the dad starts shooting at them. The boy doesn't understand. Boy thinks it's part of a game, so he's shooting his water pistol back. But the teen, Jenny, she understands what's going on. She and her brother hide until the father, which is never explained by he's just crazy. He burns their car. He shoots himself. And so they have no car, they have a little bit of supplies, and they have to travel through the Outback and figure out what to do next. So they wander and they wander and they wander around. They find a little place with a little bit of water. They get some water, they bathe in it. The sun dries it all up. They don't know what to do next, and you see a lot of the animals, which was cool to see, like all the different types of animals. Again, give credit to the people who shot the film, the camera people, the cinematographer. Give credit to them. Because they shot some really nice vistas that give you a good look at the Outback. I'll give you credit on that. And the Aborigine guy finds them. He's all Walkabout. They even have a text at the beginning that Walkabout is when a kid's about 16, they're told to go out there and fend for themselves alone. So technically, when this Aborigine helps these two, he's technically breaking his Walkabout, but whatever. So he helps them, finds out, he doesn't understand their language until the little boy does this, and then shows them where to get water. The three of them traverse the land, and then the rest of the film is just them wandering around the desert. That's it. You see the Aborigine guy kill a bunch of animals, including a kangaroo. You see a damn spear in the damn kangaroo. They wander around, they wander around, they wander around, and they wander around. Sometimes they're playful. Sometimes the Aborigine is checking out the girl. Sometimes the boy wants to play with the Aborigine. And they wander around more and more and more. Sometimes they throw random stuff, like here's this weather balloon research scientist, and the weather balloon, one of them escapes, and the three of them find it, and they just, you think it's going to amount to anything? No. They just play around with it, they let the balloon go again, and that's it. So I'm like, what was the whole fucking point of this? What was the point of the research station where the guy's looking at the girl's tits? Like the scientist guy keeps looking at the girl's tits. I'm sure with some of this other stuff, it's supposed to be how civilization is bad and how living the down and dirty life is good. Because, for example, there's a bit where when the Aborigines cutting the kangaroo meat, it cuts to a butcher at a shop. And the idea is that the Aborigine, he kills to survive and to feed his kind of new family, while in our world we'll kill for commerce and we're wasteful. It's about how civilization is wasteful. Oh, the two kids, they were so wasteful at that little pond and let all the water go. I'm like, all they did was take a bath and get a drink and slept. The sun is the reason why the water was gone, not them. And doesn't really show any of the benefits of civilization, just that it's all awful, it's all terrible, and it just felt like just simple-minded fucking thinking that this has been handled in other movies better, where the simple attributes of this, there's a bit of special charm to it compared to civilization encroaching on the land and taking and being greedy. We've seen that in many films before and since, but here I thought it was just very simple-minded. It just came off as pretentious. And on top of that, you don't really have that much for interesting characters. Jenny Agutter is a girl, a teen. The Aborigine, he can't speak English. He can't communicate. He'll talk, but they don't understand. Him and the little boy kind of do little gestures with each other. Now, the Aborigine guy, I recognize him. He's David Gulpilil. He was in Crocodile Dundee. He was the guy when Crocodile Dundee and the lady were together. There's an Aborigine walking or staring at them. And then Mick Dundee has the knife, and he's like, Mick, you frightened shit out of me. Or you can't take my picture. Oh, you think it'll take away your soul? No, you got the lens cap on. And he looks at his watch. Crikey, Mick, I gotta go. That's, what was his character name? Neville. I loved him in Crocodile Dundee. He had a bit part, but he was very memorable. And I love Crocodile Dundee. It's one of my favorite comedies. Not that stupid cut where we gotta cut this stuff because it's offensive. Which sucks, because apparently there's a Blu-ray overseas, but it's going to have features, but I'm not buying that damn cut. Both, no way, no how. But okay, it was cool to see him in an earlier film. I think at the time he didn't know English. But I'm like, oh, it was cool to see him in a different movie. But I'll just watch him in Crocodile Dundee. if I ever want to see him again. There's a bit where the kids, the little boy's back is sunburned, and the Aborigine rubs it with stuff to ease the stuff on the back. And they just wander and wander and wander and wander and wander around until they find this farm. Then the Aborigine does this, I guess it's a courtship ritual. But I don't blame Jenny Agutter's reactions, where he has all this makeup on. This is after he saw some hunters shoot some water buffalo. We see them cutting it apart. Yeah, that's what I want. I want to see water buffalo get their stomach opened up and their guts fall out for real. That was my happy fucking day. Thank you, movie. I don't blame Michael. Thank you for the request. I hope you don't. I hope you don't take anything personal about it. I'm mad at the movie. Mad at the movie, but I don't like seeing that shit. I don't. Hell, I love food. I love eating, chickens, hot dogs, hamburger, all that stuff. Pepperoni on pizza, sausage on pizza. So I'm not against, killing animals for food. But I don't want to see it. It's one thing if it's survival and I have to do it. That's one thing. But I don't want to see it. Whether a documentary or a movie, I don't like seeing that shit in a movie. And you could say, as in whoever sees this review and gets mad at me for saying that, well, maybe they killed the animals and they ate it, the cast and crew. Fine and dandy for them. I don't want to see it. Maybe, hey, that's how it happens in the real world. A lot of these happen in the real world. People jump off fucking bridges on the real world. Probably on the TV show, because it shows such, but also in actual real world. I don't want to see that shit for real. People get their dicks cut off by bitches like Lorena Bobbitt. I don't want to see that for real. There's a lot of things that happen in the real world. I don't want to see it for real. Okay? I don't. If you got to do it that badly, do a makeup effect. Or use editing. Or, again, makeup. Find makeup artists. Let them have a job. I don't like seeing that shit. It just makes me pissed. And I don't think it's called for. I don't think it's ever called for to kill an animal. And hey, there are films I've liked. Friday the 13th, I don't hate that film. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I don't like it. And I hate snakes. I fucking hate snakes. If I see a snake in real life, I'll kill it. Just leave it the fuck alone. Stay away from me and my home. But if it's just a movie and it was put there by, don't kill a snake. Okay? As long as they leave me the fuck alone, I'll leave them the fuck alone. Same with anything else. But, I don't know, but I don't like that in Friday the 13th. And other shit too. I mean, but there was a lot of it. I did it. They're in the Outback. What do they don't eat? The sand, the dirt. I understand that, but I don't need to see actual animal death and killing. I don't need to see a fucking kangaroo have a fucking spear in him. I don't need to see Jenny Agutter, her ass and her tits when she's 16 fucking years old. That's gross. Yes, I will say that is gross. It is fucking underage. It is a minor. The only minor I want to see is the 49er minor from Scooby-Doo. Or Harry fucking Warden. My Bloody Valentine, bitches. Either one, is the remake's okay, but the original's a classic. It's the only goddamn minors I want. I don't even want to see Minecraft. Just fuck the movie Minecraft. Piece of shit. So, two things that get me triggered. Animal cruelty, killing, and fucking child nudity. Two fucking worst things. And a story that's not much of a fucking story. Just these three go around the fucking desert with a thumb up their fucking ass. And look how the civilization did. Oh, and then like, oh well, Jenny Agutter, she is a proper etiquette woman, so she denied this guy who's done nothing but help them. Or she's a 16-year-old girl that sees this guy and is thankful that he helped them. But then now he's dressed up like a damn mime doing. If I see anyone, even my close friend, all of a sudden in a mime outfit going, I don't want to talk to them either. I would not want to talk to them either. If right outside the fucking window, a neighbor came by with a goddamn mime outfit or mime shit and doing fucking jazz hands, I don't want to talk to them for the rest of the year. Fuck out of my face. So of course she ignores them because it's creepy. Especially when they cannot understand the language. You can't understand me, and I can't understand you, because we speak different languages. I'd be weirded out too. Also, maybe she doesn't want a boyfriend right now. I've only known you for, I don't know, a week or something? Couple days, who knows how long. And we know nothing about each other because we can't even talk to each other. I know a lot of times that happens in the movies where they meet someone for a day and a week they fall in love. It's not always how it happens in the real world, though. Believe it or not. That'd be like every fucking paramedic when they rescue someone, all of a sudden the person falls in love with them. But that's what these paramedics must have a lot of bitches. Beaches, you know. But anyway. And then the next night, they're like, okay, we're at this abandoned farm. We're going to go our separate ways. And then finds him hanging from a tree. I guess he killed himself, I guess. And I don't know why. I guess because she rejected him, but dude, how do you even know if she even understood what you were doing? Understood what you were placating? Understood what the hell you even wanted? I would think he would be smart enough to know that they have this language barrier. I don't even think that's an Aborigine thing that you could do some mating, like a courtship ritual, and if they reject you, oh, did I hang myself? I don't even know if that is an Aborigine thing. I don't think so. Hell, the whole helping the two would have broken his walkabout anyway. So, whatever. So she looks on, bit, stunned. There's ants on him. She tries to wipe the ants off his body. And then they find the road. They go down it. They find this place. This guy's like, I don't want to deal with you two. Go over there. So then they wander around what looks like a damn junkyard. Then all of a sudden it cuts to many years later, and Jenny Agutter's in a city. I'm like, shouldn't we show an actual rescue and aftermath? Like, I don't even know. Do they even have a mother? I don't even know. Like, do they have a mom? Do they have a aunt, uncle, anything? And then Jenny Agutter is with her husband, and he's trying to talk to her, but the bitch won't listen, just daydream away. It's not like the guy's a mean guy, he's just talking about his job, his work day, and she's daydreaming about the walkabout, daydreaming about being back there and getting naked with her younger brother and this guy that she barely knew, which I think is fucking weird. In particular, like, okay, if you're daydreaming about your younger brother naked, that's a bit fucking weird. Bit weird. Oh, I wish the three of us, including my, 10-year-old brother, was out there in the fucking desert. Naked. oh, it was meant to be about, you know, civilization and the simplicity of the. I don't give a fuck. I don't pay attention to your message when you're trying to throw me 16-year-old titties in my face. Message is lost. Lost transition of transmission. Return to sender. Transmission has been lost. This was a boring fucking film. After an interesting opening, it didn't really go anywhere. If it was about like these two, like the three of them becoming friends and going through ups and downs, and they help each other, and then like he gets either caught or accused of something, and these two defend him, and this an adventure story, a survival story, and then maybe he gets back to the village and invites them a bit, and if they have nobody else to either live at the village or they're able to talk to some people, maybe some people that come by, they'll look and study the village and meet them. They say their goodbyes, and Jenny Agutter, maybe she's someone who's been raised as an etiquette and can't talk to anybody, and maybe even not partial towards Aborigines, has been raised by certain parts of civilization that are very much more judgmental, and she learns her ways and she learns to be better, and she, you know, become friends, and then maybe show later on that they've kept in touch as friends. They either write to each other or they go back and forth or whatever the case. But no, that's not what it is. The killing of animals pissed me off. Showing child nudity pissed me off. The story not going anywhere pissed me off. Oh, it's the guy for Crocodile Dundee, and then, okay, he has a crush on her and does a ritual thing, but he doesn't think how this may scare her when she knows nothing about his culture or people. And then you kill the character off, and I guess he hung himself again. I guess. Or something. I don't know. I don't know. Thought that was really stupid. Fucking dumb. And her, like, being bored of her husband to the point that he's in the middle of talking and she just daydreams away. Fuck this fucking movie. Fuck this piece of shit. Pretentious art house piece of shit. Good looking shots. Good looking bits of seeing the actual, including, I don't know what it's called, but it looked like a giant hamster. There's a bit with the boys talking, there's like black, it looked like a hamster the size of a dog. I don't know what animal that's called in Australia. I have a few fans who are from Australia. I wonder how they feel about this movie. I don't know. Anyway, that's my own thoughts. I hated this, though. I did. I hated this movie. The animal killing cruelty and the child, that really... And again, like, if the story wasn't even that... It started off interesting and just went downhill. And again, the fate of the Aborigine guy I thought was lame and shitty. Thought the ending sucked. Again, like, why show the research station scientists and the guys like checking out the girl's tits? Like, what did that do? What did that fucking accomplish in anything in the fucking movie? And yeah, the little boy is the director's son, which was weird. They get him fucking naked at the end. Whatever. I'm done. Thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. I need to go get a drink or something. Later.